After days of tension, the US and Iran are set to hold talks in Doha on Tuesday. But US President Donald Trump says Iran has requested the meeting. This despite Iran denying that direct negotiations were planned with the US on the deal aimed at ending the West Asia war. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghei said a delegation of the country's own expert would travel to Doha this week, but denied any sit-down with Americans. Listen in.
Meeting in Doha is going to be perhaps important, perhaps not. We're going to find out. But we're winning militarily. It's almost won militarily, I would say. And it's really very simple. It's the denuclearization of Iran. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon, and they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. They've agreed to that, in all fairness.
Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian signaled that Tehran remains open to implementing its recent signed Memorandum of Understanding with Washington. In a post on X, he, however, stressed that US must honor its commitments if it expects Iran to do the same. While Iran's exercise of control over the highly strategic Strait of Hormuz has sparked repeated flare-ups, the latest of which came early Sunday, when US Central Command said it had attacked 10 Iranian military targets over what it called continued Iranian aggression against commercial shipping. Iran said it retaliated with strikes against US bases in Kuwait and Bahrain. But while the strikes may have briefly fallen silent, the blockade remains a key sticking point in the negotiations. The strait comprises Omani and Iranian territorial waters, but under international law, the two cannot generally block passage or charge tolls. Iran's foreign ministry said it held the first meeting with Oman on managing the strait on Monday. How the memorandum is to be implemented remains unclear, with Iran especially sensitive about the issue of demining. In a joint statement following a meeting between French President Emmanuel Macron and Omani Sultan, they said that they would conduct joint demining operations. In response, Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Kazem Gharibabadi insisted that under the agreement, only Iran was to conduct demining efforts.